So I was watching Wolf of Wall Street for about the 5,000th time last night, and every fucking time I watch it, I want to smash that little midget fuck's head off his fucking shoulders more and more every time. I can't stand the bloke. I never have liked him. Actually, I lied. The first time I saw it, I thought of him, and then I looked into it a bit more, and I realigned my values and realised that he's a piece of shit, right? And it's crazy, you know, it's crazy. Again, I did a post recently about how we align people, rich people, with being good people, and it's a great example, right? This bloke literally made his fortune selling a system and doing it, pumping up stocks and taking everyday people's hard-earned and putting it in his own pocket by scamming them. That was his job. That's what he did. That was his system. And he beat his missus. He did copious amounts of drugs day in, day out. Was not really a functioning member of society. Did all kinds of shit. And then ratted out when he got in trouble and become an informant. Like, absolute lowest breed of human being across multiple spaces. But I know so many people in the entrepreneur game that rate him, you know, that love him and share all his shit. And he's like Grant Cardone and that, like, he's a fucking scumbag. Like, he's an absolute piece of shit. Honestly, if I saw Jordan Belfort just in public in the street, I would slap his head off his shoulders just for being an absolute gronk, right? You know, demoralising women and portraying it in a movie like it was all good. Like, he's a fucking gronk, mate. But that's who we aspire to be, and that's what we're out here trying to do. You know, again, aligning good people with being rich, and it's just so wrong. It's so wrong, you know. A big argument when I get into, I don't know, when I get into back and forth with people on these topics, and they always want to go, oh, why would I, you know, I had someone say that, why would I want to take advice from you if I've got more money than you? First and foremost, are you living a better life than me though? My life's completely on track. I'm living exactly the life I want to live. It's not about the money, it's about what it provides. Secondly, it doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make you better at something, you know? A lot of people with money just got lucky with something and they're not going to have it forever. Jordan Belfort, look at that, right? He did something for a little bit, got done, and fucking had no money. And a lot of people we're seeing now do that. So don't fall victim to the don't listen to someone who's not where you want to be, right? People across all walks of life, people who are broke, people who are homeless, people who are rich, people who are just living a normal, relatively normal life, they all have, a lot of them have valuable lessons you can take on board to better your own life. You don't need to only listen to people that are where you want to be or whatever. Like, that's a load of bullshit, right? Some people have been where you want to be and decided it wasn't for them and just went back to normal life. Like, everyone has lessons that you can listen to. So you need to take knowledge on a knowledge basis, not on a perception basis. Don't look at something that perceives to be great and say, it must be a genius. You need to listen to what people have to say, listen to the knowledge and analyze it for the knowledge, not for who they are or not for, you know, what they've done or anything like that, what they perceive to be doing. Because most of it's a load of shit and most people are full of shit and most of it's fake, right? Real knowledge doesn't matter where it comes from. Knowledge is knowledge. Good knowledge is good knowledge. It doesn't matter if it comes from someone who's on the street or someone who's in a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. So keep that in mind.